Okay, excellent. I think we are live at the moment. And so for everyone on TikTok, the presentation is actually on YouTube accompanying the slides. So you'll be able to more clearly see the slides, link in bio, all that. So go get it. Okay, now what we're going to do in this one is talk about debugging the mind. The mind is a very important tool, and you need to make sure there are no bugs in the mind, especially when you're doing technical things like coding related stuff or math or accounting, just all the technical stuff. So we're going to talk about what the bugs look like, and then how we can remove them, things we can say, things we can do, so none of the bugs actually come up when you're doing any code or things like that. Okay, let's go. Let us get everything organized. Everything looks very streamlined. Let's take that, pop out chat. Nice, good. So I've got the chat, and if anyone wants to say anything, we've got it there. Okay, so debugging the mind. So let's go to the next slide. Okay, so the core idea here, all right, is to identify and replace mental bugs. That's it. So just like code has bugs, I claim that we have bugs in our mind, or whatever mental model you want to use for this type of thing. Oh, appreciate the likes, thank you. And so one of the most common bugs we have, right, are these so-called mental loops. I think this is like the father of bugs in your mind. It's one of the very first thing. Your mind is like a machine. And sometimes machines are great if they're pointed in the right direction, but if you end up pointing the machine in the wrong direction and you let it go unchecked, it'll just go like a chainsaw cutting down things. And so mental loops are one of those wrong directions you don't want to go on, because it'll just keep churning and going, and all that negative self-talk and all that stuff will start coming in. So you really need to make sure your mind is bug-free. Okay, next slide. Let's go on to it. So I guess you probably can't see the text there. That's not too great. But some of the mental bugs will be mental loops. And within those loops are usually generally negative self-talk. Things like, I'll never get this done. I'm not smart enough. Everyone else understands this, but why me? Why me? Or I should give up. So those are bad. Those are what we call bugs. They're bugs that need to be fixed, and we're going to fix all that kind of thing here. Okay, so let's move on to the next slide. So the key takeaway, right, is so I'm giving you the summary right at the start of the presentation here. So you need to notice the mental loop you put yourself in. The most important thing is just noticing something. So if ever you want to solve a problem in life, or you want to do something, right, the very first step is sort of having awareness of the problem or the situation. Awareness is the crucial first step, and now that you're aware of it, you can proceed with whatever. So like denial is bad. Being aware that things like this exists is what you need. Okay, so add a breakpoint. So in code, what we do is when we're debugging something, right, we put stuff in debug mode. We have these little red dots on the side. They're called breakpoints. Oh, thank you, Lucas. This is like therapy. I don't want it to be like therapy, but it's just like, I think you need to combine the mindset of coding, like, with the actual coding. I think that what really stops people from getting anywhere. Anyway, so you need to add a breakpoint. The red dot on the side. The red dot on the side is a breakpoint. So your code will run in sequential order, and then when it hits the breakpoint there, it pauses the code. So that's exactly what you need to do, right? You sort of have this awareness, step one, which is what I just talked about, and then you put these breakpoints, and you need to pause and just reframe. You just need to pause, inspect, and reframe, right? And then also, so when you pause, you'll have the third party view of being able to sort of step back and be that third person, be like, okay, what emotions am I feeling when I am coding, and what unmet needs or beliefs are there? And then usually you just, so So you've paused, you look at it from a third party perspective, and then you can debug the problem. Okay, cool. Does anyone have any questions about that real quick before I move on to the next thing? Anyone? Let me know. Let me know. Otherwise, I'll move on in 5, 4. I appreciate the likes. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Thank you. 2, 1. Okay. No. Okay, cool. Love it. Okay, cool. Next slide. So, noticing the mental loops. So again, you need to pause, and then when you're looking at your third party dude, you're a third party guy, and then you're like pretending to look at yourself, right? You need to pay attention to what keeps repeating in your mind. So things that happen more than once. And what actually helps me is I get a pen and paper and sometimes I write them down. It's like a whole list of negative stuff, but it's okay. You don't look at it too much, but it just helps bring the awareness to the front of your vision. So, negative things like, oh, I'll never get this. Oh God, I'm not smart enough. This is too hard for me. These are bugs. We need to fix these bugs. And that's what we're going to do. So you just write down all the things. So for example, I'm going to try be honest here. So I was coding yesterday. What was something I was doing? So for example, I was trying to code something, and there was a concept I didn't understand about. I was doing a bit of crypto stuff, some Solidity stuff, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is not my specialty. I can't get it. I don't like. It'll take too much time. Like it's not worth it. It's like I'm gonna be too slow. Like those are bugs. Like saying that I'm too slow at something is gonna reinforce the fact you won't be able to do it in the end anyway. So you don't. Just write all that stuff down and put your focus on it. Be aware of it. Okay, cool. Lucas says it's good to write negativity on paper and clear it out of your mind and say positive stuff. Yes, at least you get it out. Yeah, I totally agree. You just write that stuff down. You have awareness, and then just throw it away at the end of the day, kind of thing. Because in high school, I got made fun of writing my negative thoughts. Yeah, I mean, just don't show people, right? I'm not going to show people all the negative stuff. I'm just going to rip it up, throw it away, right? But I think it's good to just bring it in the open and not have it trapped inside you. Anyway, but yeah, let's move on to the next slide. So, adding the breakpoints. So, what we've done is we have awareness, right? We have awareness of whatever the bug is. Whatever the bug is, we've written it down, whatever, right? We've written it on a whiteboard, or we've just even like mentally jujitsu'd the thing to the front of the mind. And now, we are going to add breakpoints. So we're going to pause and stop this automatic loop. So I like to think about it as when you're debugging code and you put the debug line in the middle of a for loop, it'll just stop the loop. So that's what we're doing. We're stopping the loop. Examine the thought. So have a look at what you wrote down. And then just examine it. And then, because everything is stopped, it's a bit slower. You've stopped the loop. You can take the negative thing and jujitsu that thing. Just grab it and then replace it with. So if you remember from the last presentation I gave, you can use yet words, right? Yet. That's an amazing. So for example, that example where I didn't understand some concept about Solidity because it's not my specialty or whatever, I was like, I don't understand this code. But you can do the jujitsu and be like, I don't understand this code yet. Wait, there's two cameras. I don't understand the code yet. Got the two cameras there. Anyway, so that is what I suggest you do. Okay, cool. So let us move on to the next slide. Okay, so I like writing these little code snippets here. The text is a bit shite, but let's hopefully you can read it. Also, for everyone on TikTok, the slides are actually streamed on YouTube. So link in bio to the YouTube. Go see the live stream on the YouTube, and you'll be able to see the slides as I am talking. Okay, cool. Moving on. So here we go. Mental bug. Think. Here's an example. So while you're struggling, and you think you're not smart enough, I'm gonna stay for the rest of the slides. Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay. What was it saying? Okay, so I'm not smart enough. You're thinking that. Okay. The debugged version would be, okay, while I'm struggling, think that this is challenging and I'm learning. You just did a reframe. It wasn't, okay, or another one off the top of my head is, this is challenging, I haven't got it yet. I love yet. But another one is, and I'm learning. So you just gotta like reframe it. Always reframe it. Just be like reframing everything. And I think this is a better, like, this is not just in code. Like, my passion is in coding, mathematics, teaching people how to do it. And I feel like there's a gap where people don't have this kind of mindset in the coding and math. But this is also for life as well. So anything like, so for example, I do dancing in my spare time. I'm a salsa dancer. And like sometimes there's a lot of tricky moves I don't understand, I can't get. And I'm like, oh, I don't understand this move yet. I haven't mastered this yet. Oh, I'm not flexible enough to do this move yet. You know, this is like 10 moves in 20 seconds. It is too challenging for me. For now. Yeah, right? So I put another one in there for now. Cool. So come up with some reframing things. Just be like, you know, just flip it, reframe it. Okay. Let's move on to the next slide. Actually, how about in the comments? Oh, thank you. I appreciate the love. Thank you very much, Viva. I really appreciate it. Thanks so much. Okay. So what we're going to do now is have a little bit of question time, or comment time rather. So let's go for people. Everyone just like, what's your best reframe? Like, I use yet, for now. In the past, I struggled with that. I don't now. What's the best reframe you could come up with? For example, I can't run fast enough now. There's not many. Anyone think of anything? So for example, oh, someone's like, oh, you aren't going to get the job. That's okay. It's just a learning experience. I learnt what people are looking for in the job. Oh, you didn't get your 90% on your test. That's okay. Well, if you're in high school, you can just go to the next test. If it's your final in high school, you just go to university. And you know what? Even if you don't go to uni, you'll have other tests in life and you can do better. Get 90% on those ones. So just find a way to reframe it. Okay. I will not learn anything yet. Is this perfect? I will not. I won't know how to power wash yet. Yeah, absolutely. I love it. The yet. I will not learn anything yet. Yes, that's it. That's an interesting one. I'm trying to debug that in my mind. I will. So, for example, yeah, that's interesting because it's like a barrier. It's like, I will not learn anything yet. It's like kind of a neutral one. I want it to be something more like, I haven't mastered this concept yet. Because like the will is future tense, but you know what? It's just semantics. It's like, I think we get all the gist of the reframe, right? You know what I mean? There's just you want to flip it. You want to get it. Okay. Anyway, next slide. Does anyone have any questions? 3, 2, 1. Let's move on to the next slide. Okay, cool. Also, I really appreciate the engagement, everyone. Thank you so much. I really, really do appreciate this. Okay, so once you reframe it, and we're pausing it, Now we're going to think about things a little bit more deeply and emotionally, which is important because I really don't like saying things like this, but you know, we are just run by our emotions to some degree, and we need to sort of learn how to control them. You can go in the direction of just like completely being emotionally numb, but that has its disadvantages, which is maybe a presentation I could go into. I don't know. All that stuff interests me quite a lot. Anyway, so emotions are like error messages. And so it doesn't mean they're good or bad, it's just kind of how you feel. And usually what it means is there's some signal of like there's some unmet need, or maybe you have something in the past and therefore it becomes some sort of limiting belief. So the, I don't know, is this an emotion like the stop emotion, the resistance emotion? Could be due to some limiting belief. So for example, if you classify yourself, so you remember the fixed mindset and growth mindset from the previous presentation? If you're a fixed mindset individual and you believe, oh, I am only a 60% student, and that is a limiting belief where you think you can't get a 90, so you want to cut that limiting belief, or something is requiring attention. So don't ignore them. Anyway, so I just went on a tangent a bit, but the key idea to understanding emotions, right, is that you want to identify them. That comes from pausing and stepping back, and then you want to see what emotion you're feeling, what thing you're feeling, and then you want to understand why you're feeling that emotion, and then you want to address that why. You want to address that why, and then everything will fall like dominoes, and you'll be able to fix whatever you need to fix. Whatever you'll need to fix. Okay, cool. So let's move on to the next slide. So we're going to summarize this magical debug, the debug framework, right? So okay, obviously if you're on YouTube, you can see what it is, but if you're on TikTok, could anyone summarize sort of the last 15 minutes of me speaking? Like, what was it? Or even if you're on YouTube, just like write it out for like reinforcement, you know? Anyone? Okay, cool. I will give it 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, excellent. I love it. Okay, I'm gonna go through it. No stress at all. So, okay, to summarize everything we've sort of talked about, the first thing you do is you actually just need to pause. You need to pause, create space between whatever stimulated, whatever the cause and the effect was, right? So you can control the thing. So here I wrote stimulus and response, cause and effect, you know. So you need to pause and make the space. So you've got the stimulus, you've got the response, and then you just put yourself in there, so you can affect the response, and that's going to come in the next thing. So observation is you've paused and you put yourself there, and then you need to look at whatever you're doing and be like, okay, what am I thinking? What's going on? What am I feeling? All the emotions and things like that. And then once you observe what's going on, what you see is happening, I will take a picture of the slides and come back to this. I will answer in the next stream. Appreciate it. Thank you. Screenshots, everything. I will address that question right after this slide. But the reframe, the third step is the reframe. So the reframe is you take whatever negative thing you were thinking, right? So I'm not good enough. And then you jujitsu the thing, you flip it, and you put things like yet, or for now, or very soon I'm going to be able to do this, or that's what that guy thinks, but I know in my heart that it is not me. You know, you just do the jujitsu reframe. So that is the summary there. Now, I'm just gonna do like 15 seconds of ads or sales here. So this actually, to give you some more broader context, is going to be part of a course I'm releasing. So I'm going to take this footage and put it in a mindset course, right? And what it is it's a this is my school community. It's called Coder Trader, and what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to teach people coding, and I have a big emphasis on all the inner game of of coding, like the mindset and all that stuff, like getting all that stuff right. So what I'm doing at the moment is I'm sort of developing these courses. I have some free ones. So this is actually like what I see, but this is free. This will be free. The mindset one will be a premium one. And then also this used to be Coded Trader, right? So it's a bit of a legacy trading thing. And I was like going to teach people how to do algo trading, but I've stopped doing that because of legal stuff. And I don't think I should be telling people how to trade, but I'm going to keep them there anyway. I've got some Python courses as well, but at the moment this is going to be working on the mindset course here. So that is that. If you're interested, if you really resonate with this stuff, please do check it out. And for anyone on the stream, actually, what I want to do is if you do sign up for the premium membership, because I'm still developing the course at the moment, so you'll be able to see all the slides, get all the material as it comes out. But for anyone in the stream at the moment, if you sign up on the premium membership, I will give you a call, make a tailored plan, and let's get you coding, get those apps built, whatever job you want, so we can get you some dollar signs with your coding. Or even if you're math, I used to be a calculus teacher back in the day. Yeah, let's get you proficient. Let's get you competent. Let's get you up to scratch. Let's do it. Let's make a plan. So it's specifically tailored to like getting mental blocks out of like technical people. That's what that is. Okay, let's get back to the mainstream, the value, what you're here for, the debugging framework. So let's go back into it. Let's do it. So let's go through some examples. So I've been stuck on this bug for hours. I'm terrible at this. How would you reframe this? I will repeat this. How would you reframe this? I've been stuck on this bug for an hour. I'm terrible at this. How would you reframe this? First thing we do is pause. Take a breath. Just relax. It's fine. You're not terrible. What's the next thing we'd do? Okay, you'd observe what's going on. So remember, you are feeling some emotions. You take yourself out, like this is you, and then you want to just take yourself out as the third person. You step back, all the mindfulness stuff, right? So you take yourself out, you step back, right? And then you look at yourself, and because you're saying I'm terrible, you say, okay, I'm frustrated and doubting myself. That is the emotion I'm feeling. Objectively, that's what's going on. And then what's the third step I told you guys about? Let me know. Anyone remember? I'll give you a clue. It's jujitsu. Okay, it's the reframe. I've been stuck on this bug for an hour. I will not give up and try again. I love that. Yes. Can I like give that comment a like or something? Go to channel, pin message, remove, hide. Okay, okay. I love that one. I love that one. Thank you, man. Thank you. That's a good one. So, yes, absolutely. I love it. You reframed it. So I've been stuck on this bug for an hour, but I will not give up. Yeah, exactly. You rephrase the sentence. Exactly. I love it. The reframing. So, yeah. So here in the slides, this is challenging. Even senior devs get stuck. I'm building problem-solving skills. That is another reframe. I like yours, Lucas, as well. I will not give up and I will try again. So I think that's a good one. I love it. Okay, next. Let's move on. Okay, so here are a little few dot points here. Just a few reframing exercises. So I will never get this could turn into I haven't figured this out. Anyone else have any reframes for that one? I will never get this. What could you turn it into? I will never get this. You could reframe it as I don't get it now. I'm gonna get it later. Or maybe it could be physiological things. I don't get it because I'm a little bit hangry. I need a little bit of food in my system. I don't get it because I'm dehydrated. Go drink some water, come back. I feel way refreshed. That's a little bit off topic, but sometimes it's physiology as well. But I don't get this for now. I don't get this yet. This is a tricky concept. It is a little bit beyond my skill level, but with time, I am 100% certain I can get this. That's a good one. I will learn this in the future. I love that. 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 Thank you. Thank you so much for that one. That's a good one. That's a good one. Okay, what about I'm not smart enough? The one in the slides is I need more practice and resources. That's it. That's it. So another one could be this is a little bit beyond my intellectual capacity, but I know that if I keep going, I'm gonna stretch my intellectual capacity and therefore become smart enough. That's a long-winded reframe. I'm not smart enough. I just haven't spent enough time on this yet. Yeah, so there's lots of things. Anyone have any? Okay, so here's a good one. Here's a good one. So we often as humans compare ourselves to everyone else in the tribe or whatever, right? So everyone else gets it. Everyone else gets it. I must not give up even if it's hard. I love it. I love it. I love that one too. That one's great. That one's good. That one's good. Thanks, man. I really appreciate all your yeah, you like going along with the exercises, and because you're commenting, right, and you sort of cementing it in your mind a little bit more and more and more and more. So good stuff, man. It's like you're getting the most learning out of this. So everyone gets it. So how do we reframe this one? Well, first of all, I'd be like, is that even true? How do you know everyone doesn't get it? It could be like, this is hard. Everyone seems to be struggling, but with persistence, I can do it. And the answer's like, everyone's struggling. Mine is just visible to me. Fair enough. Yeah, that's a good one. I like it. Everyone is struggling. Mine is just visible to me. Everyone gets it, but I can ask for help. That's good. Very humble. No ego. I like that one as well. Sometimes to get the answer, you can struggle with it for 2 or 3 hours, but if you just ask for help, you can just get it like straight away. Get it straight away. So that's really amazing. Okay, so let's move on to the next slide. So exercise. So exercise here. So I think so if you just joined for the course, I said go get like a book, right? Go get a book, just like a plain book, and write down the exercises, the key takeaways from the lesson. Also, get a second book. So I'm looking for my I don't know, this is the exercise book, and then get a second book. Call this the wins book. So this is the best takeaway. So write down all the wins you have in your day. So this was, if you go back through the previous streams, you'll see I talked about the wins book. So what I want you to do now is catch one negative loop and refactor it, right? So catch one negative loop and refactor it. So that means notebook. Yeah. Just a notebook or a piece of paper or whatever, or just like get a bunch of papers, stapled them together. It's you just need to write something. It's no stress there. Okay. So yeah. So write down what the mental bug was. When did it happen? So sometimes mental bugs happen sort of right when you sit down and you're just sort of overwhelmed. Just notice that, and then write down how you're gonna reframe it. Write down how you're gonna reframe it. Cool. You'll be right back. Awesome. Let me know when you're back. I can go back to that slide if you want. Okay. Cool. So how long is this stream? This is a long stream, 28 minutes so far. But it's fun. I feel like people are learning something. I hope people are learning something. Okay. So here's the framework, right? It's pause, observe, reframe. Pause, observe, reframe. Cool. Does everyone get that? Does everyone understand that? Does everyone, anyone have any questions about pause, observe, reframe? Let me know. Let me know. Cool. Thanks, man. Yeah. So, okay, just because Lucas, you're the G here. You're amazing. So I'm gonna go back for you. Glad I took a picture. Yeah, but I'm happy to explain it. Because you're just like killing it here. So the exercise is one, a negative loop and refactor it. So you want to write down what the loop is or the mental bug, when it happens, and then how you're going to reframe it. That's it. That's it. And so, no questions, but I get it. Cool. Sweet. So let's move on. So this is the summary of the thing here, of the anchor, the sort of framework, right? Pause, observe, reframe. POR. Anyone come up with any like acronyms or something? POR. No, it's pause, observe. I don't know what I'm saying. POR. Pour. Anyway, pause, observe, reframe. I think that's pretty easy to understand and remember. Okay, let's go. Okay, so practice makes progress. Okay, I think these are just sort of extra slides I want to go through. I think I'm going to end it here soon, and then maybe sort of later today I'll hop on for the next thing. We'll be like talking about controlling dopamine. But I think I've conveyed the main message of what I wanted to do here. So your thoughts, yeah, code refactor. I think that's all good. That's just all feel good stuff. I love it, Paul. Yeah, Paul. Okay, here's a Viktor Frankl one. So this is, I thought this was a good one when I found it. So between stimulus and response, there is a space. The space is the power to choose our response. I love that. So I think that's just, I mentioned that in the previous slides. I feel quotes are more powerful if you just sit with it and let the audience like observe it. But I'm going to be very verbose, very just explicit here. So you've got stimulus and response, and there's a space in between it where you can change the response. And that's real power. I think that is the end of the slides. Okay, set a reminder. Okay, action item. Set a reminder this week. Have I caught and debugged the mental loop today? Okay, that's just the exercise. Like, did you actually do the exercise? Nothing crazy. Oh, so I probably won't be on later because it's 10:13 for me. Oh, lovely, cool. It is 3:15 in the afternoon here in Australia. That's where I am. So yeah, but yeah, no problem. Sleep is very important. But Lucas, if you are keen, because you've been such like a awesome participant here. Let me okay, if you want, right? I have the school community, and it is free to join. It's free to join, but this mindset course here. Okay, yeah, actually shoot your question. Go through before I do the sales stuff. Can I be a mod? No. I'm so sorry about that. You've been amazing. But yeah, a moderator. I'm not sure like what you mean here on YouTube, or is that what you mean? Okay. Anyway, for Lucas, what I'm gonna give to you is what's the website name? So here it is, Coder Trader. So it's a school community. It's a school community called Coder Trader. Yep, it's a school community called Coder Trader, and you know we have some free courses. This is the mindset course. Now, because you've been like such a good dude and you've commented heaps on this, the mindset course is actually a paid for one, but because you've been like fucking awesome here on the chats and really active, so you'll see like a lock symbol here if you join for free. But if you join the school community, just DM me and I can give you access to the paid for course. So it's like usually $97 a month, but because you've like your engagement has been so amazing, I kind of want to give that to you for free. So if you join up and you DM me on school, I will it's all yours because you've been commenting like a madman. I love it, and I really feel like you'll be invested in this and you'll actually get something from this because you're like participating and doing the exercises. So yeah, please do join up, and then just literally DM me on school, and I'll give you access. I'll give you access to the whole thing. Okay, Cool. So does anyone have any questions at all before I leave it? I'm going to prep for the next dopamine live stream, the dopamine detox live stream. I'm going to do a bit of prep for that, just make sure my slides are finished. But any final questions at all? I will have a sip of coffee. God damn, that's good coffee. All good? All good? Well, okay, cool. So I think I'm going to end the stream here, guys. For everyone, I really appreciate you tuning in. Hope you did learn something here. And I'm going to be back later today for the dopamine one. And also, Lucas, I just want to, I'll see you tomorrow if you're live. Yes, I should make some time as well. Honestly, because you've just been so good, please, can I have some coffee? Yeah, sure, man. Sure. But Lucas, for you, I really want to get, because I feel like you're going to go through the mindset course. So I do want to give this to you for free. Like, just join the school community and DM me and I'll give you free access for life, because I think I want to look for students who are going to be like, oh yeah, I'm going to do the exercises. I'm going to get value from this. So please do join up. Please do join up. I learned more stuff than high school. Yeah. High school was a bit of a. Okay. I gotta do the dopamine prep, everyone. Really, thank you everyone for tuning in, and I'm going to end it here. Actually, I'll keep TikTok running, but YouTube, I need to like switch out the slides. So, but everyone on YouTube, and Lucas, thank you very much. Have a lovely night.